everyone. Welcome back to World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore and our Undead Mage. I appreciate you joining me today, and I hope you are all doing well. Today, we return to Ashenvale to take on Thistlefur Hold and the Feral Bogs that inhabit the area. We've got a couple of related quests to pick up at the Zoram Strand first, so let's get started. Going to be landing in just a second here, and I think I might actually want to take out a couple of Naga along the way. I'm not going to spend too much time on it, but I would really like to collect some clams and attempt to get a lustrous pearl so that we can make our cloak. It's probably going to be a long shot, but we'll give it a try.
McGraw, be safe.
Between a rock and a thistlefur, the Thistlefur Feral Bogs are threatening our expansion. Thistlefur Village to our east blocks the way between us here and the Splinter Tree Post. It's a path that would circumvent the village of Astronar. Without it, we give the Alliance an extra expansion path. Adelaide, we must not allow an expansion path gap. Proceed to Thistlefur Village and thin out the Feral Bogs. You will be given compensation for this task, but more importantly, you will be doing our duty for the Horde.
Strength.
And we'll pick up troll charms as well.
How you doing,
My kinfolk were traveling here with many sacred troll charms, but the Thistlefur Feral Bogs attacked and killed them before they reached Zoramgar, those vile Feral Bogs. I miss my brothers and sisters who were killed, but we will meet again in the afterlife. However, their troll charms hold a great value in this world. It is an outrage that the Feral Bogs have them. Adelaide, you must retrieve the charms. They are in chests in Thistlefur Hold, a cave at the end of Thistlefur Village, north of Astronar.
Be seeing ya.
And that is all we need for today, and that is going to be our sole objective for the most part. There is an escort quest within the hold. I don't think it has any, like, how would you call it, like predetermined, like events that can occur along the path. You simply just have to trek your way back through the hold to escape, and I think through the village as well, so it's something we might try if we can get to that point. But we're going to be looking for an escape path if it's necessary. It's going to be pretty risky. But I think we're at a pretty good level to take these quests on. I suppose I can kill some of these crawlers too. They might have some clams that we can open. Actually be easier to kill as well. There's a music track that I wish I could turn off. I love most of the music in Classic WoW, but these particular themes that you hear either here at the Zorn Strand or typically in deserts. I'm not as big of a fan. This one specifically isn't too bad, but some of them just have like, you know, blaring sounds in them that are really obnoxious. And look at that, 1 clam, 1 pearl. That is huge. Wow, okay. Let's put up tailoring real quick and see what we actually need for it. It's the pearl clasped cloak. We need 3 bolts of wool, I think. I don't think we can do that now though. We can only make 2. But hopefully the Furlbog will drop some wool for us. I think they should be at the appropriate level for it. That is incredible. Huge, huge pickup. We've had a actually we've had 0 cloak, right? No, we've had a white cloak for quite a long time now. And we'll be getting 3 intellect out of it. We can make the some new pants as well. But we're going to need considerably more wool to be able to craft those. Have made our way back to the main road. You can see Maestra's post over here. Let's not get too close though. And this is where we diverge from the main road. I believe. See Furlbogs, so I think we're heading in the right direction. Alright, so we need to slay 12 Avengers, 12 Shaman. And what else? Looks like that's it for that quest. And then all the troll charms are going to be within the hold in the back. So let's carve our path. We don't need to get every Avenger and Shaman right away. especially if we end up doing the escort. There's going to be some available to us, I think, as we leave. So the shamans can bloodlust, and they have healing wave. Those are wonderful. There's the bloodlust. And look at that, it looks like bloodlust affects other Frollbog as well, even if they're not in combat. Looks like it lasts for about 10 seconds. So don't want to be facing multiple of these at once, particularly with the shaman, because they can also heal others as well, I'm assuming, not just themselves. I do feel like we're going to be doing a lot of drinking if I had to guess. These are humanoids too, they're not beasts, so we should be able to polymorph them if we need to. Try to remind myself that polymorph exists as much as possible, because I feel like it's a spell that can be easily forgotten about. Save the clam meat. I don't know when we're going to get a recipe for crawler meat. Oh, it looks like we actually already have one for crab cake. That's perfect. We'll be able to get some cooking levels as well from that quick little grind that we did. That might honestly be the best source that we have for now for quite a while. So we might have to return to the Zoram Strand if we feel that we need to grind out a bit more buff food. If it starts to become a problem. Some of our mana come back before we hit the Avenger. It's kind of funny that the sheep has been bloodlusted. What can a sheep do with such power? Interestingly enough, it seems like this Avenger has held on to that bloodlust buff through the polymorph. And we can have better water. That will be quite the momentous occasion. And by the way, for anybody that hasn't noticed yet already, it's been quite a while now, but I have removed the really sticky glue and the sleep powder from our bars and from our bags as well. I actually ended up dumping those back into our bank for now. I'm probably just not going to use them. I think I've just kind of decided to, we didn't end up using any of them anyway. I think we used one of each, but it was like by accident. It wasn't even to like complete a quest or anything, so I just thought maybe, you know, even though you technically can't craft those items, so in theory, you know, they should be fair game by the, I guess, technical aspect of the rule set. It doesn't feel like it would be in the spirit of the challenge to allow myself to use anything that I haven't actually made myself. So it looks like we're about halfway on each, I would say. Looks like there's a healthy mix of both Avengers and Shaman within the village itself. So I think now would be a decent time to enter. Looks like we have enough wool cloth to make those bolts. And I'm glad that I held on to that fine thread as well this time. I only held on to it because it's actually kind of expensive for us, if I'm being honest. But I'm really glad that I kept it now. We're not going to have enough to make the heavy woolen pants though, even if we do collect enough cloth. So I'll have to wait on that, but for now, +3 to intellect. Perfect. I think I think we're hiding our cloak currently, but getting an extra 30 mana definitely feels good. Let's carve our path to the back. It's like a small little hill that we have to go up that leads over to the hold itself. Oh, I've got pathfinders now. Great. It might be my least favorite thing to deal with, are like ranged attacks. Picking up a ton of shredder pages. Not that we're going to go through with that quest, but yeah, looks like there's some copies as well. So yeah, we'll just we'll vendor these. These are actually tradable in the auction house though. So if you are playing just you know, normal classic era or just the regular anniversary servers, sometimes it's worth holding on to those pages and just posting them, because they can often be worth a decent amount. Any tradable item that can be used for a quest is going to be sought after. So I think we might be heading up this hill here. I think I can see the hold in the distance. If we do the escort, it's going to lead us back down this path, and it's going to lead us this way. So we will have to fight our way through a couple of these enemies at least, if we happen to make it outside. I don't know if you guys saw that. That bear definitely disappeared. Which terrifies me a little bit. It makes me feel like we might have got shifted to a new layer or something. It's crazy how that can just happen randomly sometimes. It's definitely something that you just can't prepare for ever. Looks like there's a bear stuck in the hill here. And we've got Thistle for Ursa to deal with, probably on the inside of the hold. Some standard warrior abilities. Heroic Strike and Battle Stance. Good, the bear disappeared, it looks like. Yeah, because that could cause us some problems, even if it can't reach us or attack us. If it like forces us into combat for some reason, that could be a big problem. Because then we wouldn't be able to like drink in between pulls, which is exactly what we're going to need to do if the escort is going to work out in our favor. Got an undead warlock coming in with us, it looks like. Let's put our buffs up. Yeah, realistically, we're here for the troll charms and not much else, so if the warlock wants to pick up the escort instead, you know, I'll let him. can already see our first troll chest. Charm down, 7 to go. Don't see, there must be another chest somewhere in this kind of big room here. If not, maybe up here. I see one down here. Right before it heads up that little hill. It's a good thing that there aren't any casters in here from what I can tell. That's actually a big plus. No ranged attackers in general, actually. Everything's melee. These totemics have a like healing ward they can put down, but that's like not a big deal. The healing ward has like 1 health, so one single wand cast removes it basically instantly. So not a super big deal. Outrunner pauldrons. Some blue mail shoulders. I don't think I've actually seen these before. Not blue as in the quality, just it's white, but I don't think I've actually seen those before. And a couple of chests up here. We'll be halfway done. Since we are in a cave, we're gonna have to make sure that we keep up a consistent kill streak here. Before anything else respawns, we want to make sure that we have at least like an area cleared out constantly that we can use as a safe spot. I'm just going to create some more water now. just in case we might need it later. I don't want to be caught without it. I have to like scramble to make more. Yeah, we got rid of that patrol there, finally. Good thing that I backtracked here because I was thinking about it. I'm like, these troll chests are kind of respawning in erratically and in random places. And turns out there's actually 2 of them. Back where we started, so we might not actually have to go to the other side. If we can find one more, which would be nice because I would rather avoid that section if we can. You know, it might be a pretty good idea just to clear out the section towards the entrance anyway. Let's work on clearing these guys back out for now, so we don't have to potentially deal with them later. Got an instant respawn there. Does not bode well. Running out of good space. I can see a chest over there now at least. It for the troll charms, and I am starting to feel a little bit uneasy about this place. I don't think any of these enemies are gonna be able to aggro us onto us from down here. So as long as we can clear this path, which doesn't seem to be too crowded, then maybe we'll be okay. I want to make sure we save our evocation for the actual quest if we are going to go through with it. Perhaps I should have invested into some stronger water. Just for this quest specifically. Snowhoof. Freedom of rule. Don't think I can drink and speak to him at the same time. Oh no, I can. Hey, who are you? Adelaide, you're no Furlbog. They are cursed. They thought I was a bear and captured me, and now they starve me. My strength is failing. Help me escape, then speak with my sister Yama at the Splinter Tree Post to the east. Adelaide, I must escape. Okay. We are gonna do it. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna get our food buff back up. Our buffs up so everything's fresh for the entire escort. We've got all of our cooldowns. I've already cleared out this path, and so far it's proving to be very helpful. Start clearing some more. I'm going to try to drink after every single pull, and it looks like we might have a tough one on our hands here. Oh my god. No shot. Okay. This is going to be interesting. Yeah, we are out of here. Ain't no way we're doing this. So I mentioned before how I didn't think that there were any scripted events, but clearly I was not correct. Yeah, we've already failed it. That's fine. I think with our tools we'll be okay. Completely broken combat just yet. Okay, perfect. I'll have to remember that for the future. I've done that quest a couple times. Yeah, I couldn't remember, but yeah, no, if we get jumped by 3 of them, even if the room wasn't already filled with a Furlbog, I still would not want to finish that quest. So sorry, Rule, you will be stuck in a Thistlefur hold forever. All right, yeah, we need like 1 or 2 more of both the Avengers and the Shamans, so let's wrap that up and get back to the Zorm Strand. Yeah, and for the record, I would never try that quest in general unless I was playing with a class that I was confident in, you know, my ability to escape. Which in the Mage's case, you know, for sure I was, with all our cooldowns up and whatnot, I was pretty confident that we could get out of there. Yeah, the enemies were also green to us as well, so they would deal less damage, be less likely to crit us, and You know, I don't think that would affect the chance of dazing, but you know, we've got Cone of Cold now to slow. We've got Frost Nova. We've got Cold Snap to reset everything. Yeah, if I was playing a warrior, you know, forget about it. I actually don't even... I'm not so sure I would go into any cave at all with a warrior. Unless it was like in the starting zone. Not even starting zone, but like starting area. Like if I was in like the Valley of Trials or something, that's fine, but... but we can afford to be a little bit more risky on this character. Goodness, our inventory is just chock full of pages right now. I wonder if I can combine any of them together. It doesn't look like it. Oh, with this many pages, I feel like I'm missing like one page from every chapter. Alright, this is the last shaman, and then we'll head back. So many duplicates. I just don't want to have to deal with them like being in my bank and like making a note somewhere, keeping track of the ones we haven't gotten yet. It's gonna be too much of a hassle. On the main road. And we can relax for a little bit. Alright, we've made it back to the Strand. Get these quests turned in. And then I'm not so sure where we're going to go next. Ursangus's paw, that's going to be green to us now. Going to be a while before we take on Ordanis, I think. I don't know if we're sent over to Rainwood Retreat for any other reason, so I'm not really sure when to pick up like Shadumbra's head and Ursangus's paw. Torque's assault might be too tough. The satyr horns might be doable, but I think we'll wait on the satyrs as well. Vorsha, the Lasher. This one is an escort, probably a pretty tough one. A tough defense quest.
Loktar.
It's a possibility, I suppose. Well done, Mage, well done. I will continue to send forces to thin out the Furlbog, but I can at least count on a different path that will be free of Alliance entanglements. The Horde conquest of Ashenvale is now in full swing. You've earned your pay this day, hero. I salute you.
Go forth to victory.
This is another pretty tough quest for us right now. This is another kind of like defense quest. Maybe we can pick it up at 28, I'm not sure.
See ya later.
You found them. Thank you. Thank you, Adelaide. You do not know how great a thing you have done for me. A troll without her charm is like an orc without her battle scars. Worthless.
Okie dokie.
Alright, we're getting close to the halfway point, level 27. It's pretty cool. Not going to be too much more for today. I'm going to kind of take a look here, see what I can identify as being reasonable for us to complete. Could pay a visit to Marin Skyseer and see where that takes us. Maybe I'll just look that one up and see where it takes us to plan it out better. Got a couple of quests we can complete in Thunder Bluff. I think going back to Hillsbrad probably makes the most sense though. See if we can collect the rest of those human skulls and kill those peasants. Although they are going to be tough to find since this area is so filled up normally. But I think that's what we'll do. We'll take a teleport to Undercity. We'll probably head back to Hillsbrad. We'll see if we can get part of that Battle for Hillsbrad quest done. If we can't kill the peasants, then I'll probably just teleport back to Orgrimmar and we'll reset. We'll try to figure out something new to do. I think at level 28, I'll start to feel reasonably comfortable about going to 1,000 Needles, maybe. There might be like a couple things we can do there at 28 where it won't be too difficult. Might not be able to get too far into the zone, but we'll kind of take whatever we can get at this point, even if we're hopping around a lot. But that's going to do it for me for today. As always, I appreciate you all so much for watching, and if you enjoyed today's episode, please consider liking the video and subscribing to the channel for more. I hope to see you in the next one. Take care.